Hello and welcome back. Long time since our last video on the channel. I've just been busy personally, so I've had to put YouTube on the side for a little bit for school and work reasons. But today we're back in Madden 21 with our Saxonville franchise. We're hoping to keep our win streak alive against the Patriots. They are 4-0. Before we jump in, some quick channel info. I'm going to be focusing on this Madden 21 series, or Saxonville series, till we finish it up. And then I'll focus on the other series, our Skyrim series we have going. And I think the other series of the classic Battlefront one, to get some of these older series done, since we've kind of put a pause on that. I do have a couple mini series lined up, but I feel like I said we should do the other series, finish up our current ones before we start on our new ones. But with that being said, let's just jump on in and let's see if we can get the dub. Okay, so it's been at least a month or so since I've touched Madden, so hopefully we're not too rusty.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Not struggle too bad.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line.
Not sure if I said it the last video, but I did switch back to the playbook I was messing around with, and I thought was pretty decent for defense and offense. So hopefully they'll be pretty good.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20.
From the gun, here's
Ooh, almost got Cam.
On the move to his left, and now he's going to use his legs. Cam fighting, he lost the football, it's out.
I remember. Our defense was lethal.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was
He did get the first down, so we gotta see if we can do a 3 and out here.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Oh, he fumbled again.
And the Jags grab it. Room here to run.
Oh, so close.
Right around the 25. So here the Jaguars,
and our man Zach Wilson back on the field.
Leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
It's actually pretty good stats since we've through 4 games.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Start out with a run to the right. Keep things simple.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, but as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. He's got the first down.
What did I trip on?
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I think it was the turf monster that got me.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100
I guess no replay. Let's see if we can do a little shimmy pass.
Each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Either hit Samuel or let Najee.
Off the RPO,
Samuel got it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Pretty good.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Okay.
And last time,
Second
not
possession.
only a turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense.
Okay, let's
but
see
when
if
you
we
turn
can
it over,
climb for game.
and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Cam Newton sacked. A fumble on the play.
They just need a better QB.
Points 1-2.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His jewelry, whack. His footsteps, whack. The way that he talks, whack.
2-3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Michelle on the carry.
Tackle by the corner, C.J. Henderson. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
That one, a first down.
Okay, so they're actually making a few plays. They're at the 50, putting a drive together.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
For Jacoby Myers.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Newton. Rolling to his left. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab
Okay, it's not even funny
it.
at this point.
Set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Whoa, look at that, 49 to
Forensics
10.
done here, because I need
Bucks
to figure
destroyed
out,
the Jets.
on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on, back-to-back drives.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him with the same play
fumbles.
again.
That just doesn't make a whole lot of
See if
sense.
Samuel
if
can
you're
beat
coming
his
back to play in
man.
the NFL.
I don't think the coaching
Maybe he
staff
can
thinks it makes a
go
whole
in
lot
for a
of sense either.
touchdown.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking to, that's for
That
sure.
should have been
And
picked.
lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. And he's going to
And a
go
good
down.
sack by
They
them.
sack him back at the 42.
Making it 3rd and 18.
Okay, you know my bias is about
Let's
to come
see.
out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong
Then you
direction.
get Samuel
I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the
Clark
defense is pushing them back.
Tunyon.
Defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. And what else do you have to look out
He could
for?
not get the
More
first.
pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
14 yards is the pickup.
You know what?
But
I'm
it'll still
feeling
lead to a 4th down.
risky. We're gonna go for it.
Gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal.
See if we can hit Najee across the middle or underneath.
They'll set up a throw.
Okay, Najee did not break, so I did not know what to do there. But we got the first.
4th down to keep this drive from stalling. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
We'll let the clock drain down to a couple seconds. And then we'll snap the ball.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
We'll hit him with a reverse look. See if they're ready for it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the
Ooh,
sense
Huntley gets
next
the
time
ball.
he has that
Interesting.
opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And brought
Did he
down, but not
phase
before
through
they
the
get it
blocker?
inside the 10 to the 7.
Or am I just being
They ran
dumb?
that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be...
And he takes it
Air
in.
truck.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tyler Eifert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
The full team is
Okay,
involved
so
in
2
this game early,
drives
aren't they?
off of 2
Go down the field,
turnovers.
score on offense. defense,
leading
take
to
the ball away
14
on
minutes of
defense, and go
points.
right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Worried
I
about your
think we'll
hands, though.
check, maybe not this episode, but maybe next, on how the stats of the league and stuff. Or checking a couple episodes, you know, every quarter, like I said. Should be interesting. See how Trevor's doing, and Matt Jones.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
That was an excellent run. Yeah, Michelle.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Not sure who he was throwing to there.
He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Newton. And this one
Ooh, good swat.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Newton throwing again. He's going to loft one deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Did he just moss me?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. They're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they
Gotta give credit where credit's due.
On the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. They were already down
I think I
2
could have blocked
scores
it.
early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end
That was a
zone.
bad possession for us.
Because let's face it, they don't
Big
get
chunk
something done
play
on
and
this
just
drive,
getting
turn it back
mossed.
over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
I thought we were going to break it back there for a second. Juked about 8 people
It's
out.
not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
We'll see if we can drain some clock and march down the field.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way.
Or Najee can just make the biggest play of the game.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play
I ain't even
there.
mad about it.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right?
Definitely got
This
that
is
kicking
all about
down.
the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him.
No, I
Instead of
did
they used to
not.
call the West Coast offense the long handoff.
Okay, we're going to move to the next play and we're going to forget what just
As well as
happened.
continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger
Ankles
later
were
in the game
broken.
because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired. Or they...
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it. There he goes, right side.
Now I gotta compensate for what I just failed making a tackle.
Jacksonville score. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and
Okay, so
taking
while
it
I'm
the
just
other way
breaking
and
the
putting it in
action,
end zone,
I do want to
that's a
say some of the new
defense's dream,
series I was
having that type
thinking
of a
about
game.
doing is maybe doing
Everything
a
that can go
prediction
wrong has gone wrong
since
for
we're
this
doing a Madden
offensive unit.
series for the upcoming season. Maybe we can do just a couple short videos, about 15, I guess, minutes of predicting the like a preseason prediction, midway through the season prediction, and then, I guess right before the season begins. Just a little mini series. And something else I was thinking about, maybe making a series was, I think, like I said, I think I'm gonna say that for later on, like towards November or so. And we still do got to do streams, like I said. For, like I said, I'm gonna try to do like 24-hour streams. It should be interesting. Should be a fun time, to try that. Hopefully we can do it.
Michelle lost it. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Oh, look at big boy go.
And he brings this one back.
Spike it.
Fumble return for a Jacksonville score.
And our defense is feasting
this
today.
First half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Maybe we get a defensive player of the year as a MVP, or you know what I mean.
And a route is on here in this first half.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel.
Okay.
Looking for a bounce back.
Still in the second quarter. It is 35-7. They are not having a good day.
Be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
On second down, Michel, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I guess since we're beating them pretty bad now, I'm going to just fast forward a little until there's actually something that happens, or if they score.
On first down, Michel. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
So I will see y'all in a second. Okay, so it's the start of the third quarter. Nothing really eventful happened. We got a turnover, but we were not able to convert it into points. So let's see what we can do on this possession. Ooh, close one there.
It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to have this
Brown making some good catches.
Inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just
okay, Zach putting up some good stats of the day. Not that they really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
Try to jump ball.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Did we get it?
And he's going to get it down to the
no, we did not.
33-yard line here. Now after the completion,
50. I do not trust myself.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
We're going
This
to
offense converted once on fourth
go
down
inside
earlier.
zone with Najee.
Now they're out there again to try once more. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Ooh, we
They
got
only
it.
needed
Just
a few
barely.
inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down.
First down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
That was dumb.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Michel. And he loses the football a second time. And the Jags grab it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who
reached out for me.
Hey, we're going to take the ball away from you. No matter what position you play, you got to take care of the rock.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 35. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Y'all know they ain't ready for it.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Nope, they weren't.
He'll get the first down and more inside
I did the wrong
20.
move.
And he is going to have the Jags
Should have
first
juked
down
him
as they're
instead
able
of
to get
spin.
the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down.
Not
And
he's
they
putting
wind
some
up getting
groundwork
over
in.
20 yards. So first
See if we can
and
get
10.
him a
If they score on this
tutty
drive,
here.
might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And second rushing TD for Najee. Definitely a good pickup from the draft.
Jaguars are pouring it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
There it is. Thumbnail right there, hopefully.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Hendrickson on the tackle.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're
Okay,
not
so
playing up to
another
what we're capable of.
3 and
We're
out,
deep enough
pretty
into the
much.
game that the early jitters are long
Saxonville
gone.
Jaguars.
They should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna run some clock till the end of the game, and I'll catch y'all
And
then.
just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, they boost their
Okay,
record
so
up to a
turned the
strong
ball over a
4-1.
couple times,
And they'll head
but our
back home
defense
next
came
week
through
to
with
take
us
on the
for
Buffalo
us.
Bills.
Zach
Meanwhile,
Wilson
for
was
the
18 to
Patriots,
28,
it was a good
166
first month,
yards,
but they'll
64,
fall to
2
4-1 as they
Ds,
suffer their
1
first
interception.
loss. And they'll be on the road next week for
Najee,
a
definitely
matchup
player of the
with
game,
Carolina
12 attempts,
Panthers.
basically 200 yards and 2
So
TDs.
for our entire crew,
Receiving,
alongside Charles Davis,
pretty
I'm Brandon
pretty
Gaudin.
spread out
Thanks
for
for watching,
everyone.
everybody. We'll see you next
Brown had the high of 61 yards, had a couple of big catches, but everyone kind of chipped in and did their part. So for defense, sacks, we only got 1 sack. Interesting. And we got 1 interception. And a lot of forced fumbles though. Pretty much everyone on defense got 1. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'll try to get the next one out later this week. And we'll try to get another Skyrim out next week also, or later this week. Just have to see on editing and all that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.